Hello guys, welcome back to the CodeMat. It's a day 17 from the LeetCode June challenge, and today's problem is surrounded regions. Before we proceed, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. We solve a lot of competitive problems. Now let's begin with the problem. What problem says is given a 2D boarding containing character X and character O. Okay, capture all the regions surrounded by X. A region is captured by flipping all the 0 or O into X in that surrounded region. Okay, so what we want is we want to flip all the O's to X, which should be surrounded by X. So let's understand with the example. So here in the example we have given this board. All right, so there are these 3 O's and there is 1 O over here. All right, and we need to flip this 3 O's because those are the surrounded by X. Okay, and this one is not surrounded by one side because it is on an edge, so one side is open for that. So we want only this 3 to flip to the X. So output should be look like this. Okay, now in the explanation, surrounded regions shouldn't be on the border, which means that any O on the border of the board are not a flip to X. Any O that is not on the border and it is not connected to an O on the border will be flipped to X. 2 cells are connected if they are adjacent cells connected horizontally or vertically. What it says is this O, if it is linked to some other O's which are internal or inside to the edge, that also should not be flipped to the X. We only want to flip those O's which are not exposed to the outer side. All right, so here if there are other O's, that also we may need to keep it as is if it is connected to the edge. All right, now let's understand with the one more example. So in the given matrix, if you see, there are 2 types of regions. One is which is exposed or connected through to the edge, and other is not exposed to the edge. Now let's call it in this way. What all the regions which are exposed to edge are, let's say, open regions. All right, okay, let's say these are our open regions and we do not want to do anything with that. We only want to swap this region, which is our, let's say, closed region. All right, now from the matrix it is very clear that it is easy to find out all the open matrix, because if the condition which it satisfied is if there is any O which is on a edge of this 2 columns and 2 rows, that means it is going to be open region. All right, now whatever the other O which is connected to that region, that is also going to be part of that region also. For example, this O, though it is not on a edge, but it is connected to the horizontally to the one of the O which is on a edge. All right, so now if you see, we would like to differentiate these 2 parts. One is closed and one is open region. So how to do that? One thing we can do is we can change this open region O to the some other number or character, let's say Y. All right, so if we convert in this way, then the resulting matrix or board will be look like this. Let me write it down. XX, this will not be changed. All right, let's say we are changing it to the Y. Okay, all right, this is what the resulting matrix looks like. Now how to convert this? We can go to the all the edges, we can take all columns, edge columns and rows, and we can do a DFS or BFS from those nodes where we found a O. All right, so it is very easy to do that, and we can move to this. Now once you reach to this matrix, if you see here, now it is very clear to identify which all regions are a closed regions. Now only those O's will be present which are not connected to the boundary O's. All right, again if you iterate this, what we can do here is now only these O's you can flip it to the X, and this one you can flip it back to the O itself. All right, So resulting matrix will be look like this way. This is your y, so we will move it back to the O and X, and this we will flip to the X because we want to flip those closed or surrounded region to the X. Again this we will flip it back to the O. Again we will move it to the O. This is also O and X. So if you see here, we only flip those closed O and rest are again in the same position. So this way we can achieve the solution. Now let's understand the code for this. Alright, now let's understand the code. So first base condition is to check whether we have enough number of columns and rows present. To surround it by one O, we need at least 3 rows and 3 columns. So the first condition is that only. In the next two we are defining rows and columns. So in the first loop we are calling for the 2 columns, first column and last column. So we are calling for this column and this column if there is any O present on that boundary or not. Alright, so if we found O, we will call DFS. What DFS ultimately doing is it converts O to the Y. Same goes for the last column also, and we have apply same logic for the first row and the last row. Okay, if there is any O found, we will convert it to the Y. So if you see our DFS function, what it does is it first check the boundary condition and whatever the I and J we have given, whether it is a correct or not, or having a current character as O or not. If it is, then what we will do is we will convert it to the Y, and then we will again call for the adjacent nodes, for the adjacent numbers, we will, for the adjacent character we again call this DFS function with the I plus 1, I minus 1, J plus 1 and J minus 1. So that way it will convert all the connected adjacent node to the Y. Alright, so after we complete this, we reach to this stage. Okay, now we also need to move to or transfer this O to the X and Y to the O. So what we will do is we will again loop through it. Okay, and we will convert O to the X and Y to the O. Alright, now let's run it. Okay, it got finished. It looks to be good. Okay, now let's submit it. Okay, it got accepted. Now let's see the memory and time complexity. So it looks to be 99.81%. We are looks to be good in the running time. Memory wise also we are good. Alright, so that's it in this video, guys. Hope you like it. If you have a different solution approach, I would recommend to write it down in the comment. Stay tuned to the channel. See you in the next video. Till the time, bye bye.